Happy Saturday, guys. I'm so glad to be here today because I have so many wonderful things to share. First off, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you guys did too. It was a lot of fun, and we didn't even go out to eat, and we didn't buy any chocolates, but we still had a great celebration. And I received the best gift. I'm so excited about this gift because, as you know, I've been filming on my cheapo, crappy phone this whole time, and the video quality is not the greatest. So, someone, and I won't say who, bought me a wonderful new camera, a Sony digital camera. Um, it's amazing. I am just blown away by this. I cannot wait to figure out how to use it because I'm going to have to watch some YouTube videos to figure it out. I read the instruction. I was like, because I've never had one like this. So, there's a few things that I'm going to have to figure out. There's a learning curve here, but man, I can't wait. Oh, this is going to be so fun. It's got the built-in microphone and the quality is so much better. Oh, and it's not even Christmas or my birthday. So to receive a gift like this, I'm very, very touched. I'm so excited about that. So there's that. Also, a few of my subscribers had suggested, because I was saying I wanted to do some at home work, which it's almost impossible to find unless you want to do stuff that like bookkeeping and stuff like that, which I have done that in the past. I'm just not good at it. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that, even though I appreciate the suggestion. But someone else, actually, a few people had suggested doing online tutoring. And that I had thought about, but I just never got around to it. Well, this weekend I thought, you know what, I'm going to look into that. And there was quite a few places that, do that, but you have to fill out an application and you have to submit a resume. Well, I don't have a resume, like I said, I don't have any skills. I don't, what could I do? So I was kind of bummed at first. I thought, well, there's the end of that. And then I just went online and there's all these sites online for free that will build a resume. You just type in what you think you can do. And, like, I mean, I did go to school and, I'm a master herbalist or I studied holistic science and I thought, what can I do with that? Right. So I really didn't consider that a skill, but I put it down. And then the fact that I do art therapy, again, it's like, it's not really, I don't know, maybe it's just, I have low self-esteem. I don't know. Cause I just don't figure those aren't like marketable skills to me, but that's what I do. So I thought I'm just going to put that out there. If you need somebody, an herbalist that can teach art, I'm the one, right? So yeah, I just filled it all out and they want to see, some credentials. So you have to take pictures, but they wanted it in a PDF form. And there again, I was like, okay, I don't know how to do this. I'm not computer savvy. So I'm trying to figure it out. I was trying to change it from a JPEG to PDF, and you can't just do that. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So then I just typed it in online. How do I change an image from a JPEG to a PDF? It was super easy. There was another site. You just go there, bingo, bango, bongo, and within, a couple minutes, I submitted my picture. They sent it back as a PDF, and then I submitted it with my resume. I was like, they make things so easy now. There's no excuse for people like me, because that was my excuse. It's like, I can't figure all this stuff out. It's too hard. It was so easy. So then I was on a roll. I thought, well, I'm going to apply to this place. I've got all my stuff set up. So then, I looked up other places that might be hiring, somebody like me. And there's places that are looking for, people to teach art or, um, teaching English as to people from other countries, and there's several opportunities. So I just took advantage of it, submitted my resume, and we'll just see what happens. I put it out there. If it's not meant to be, then nothing will come of it. But I just felt productive. I felt like, okay, I'm taking the right steps, and that's what I've been talking about all along. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do. I just need to know the steps. That's the problem. It's, I just don't know. So I feel like doors have been opened up for a reason, and we'll see what happens. But right now I'm not quitting my day job. I'm still doing that. YouTube is really working out well for me. As a matter of fact, I'm 3 weeks in, and I'm already made over, I think, $450 for 3 weeks. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I think, and they pay you once a month. So I thought, hey, this is going to be my car payment and a tank of gas and, a little more. So super happy about that. And it seems like every day I get more and more subscribers. I don't know where they're coming from, but man, it just seems like right now, things are going well. I have 4 of my littles here today, and super excited about that. It would have been 5, but my poor little grandson's sick, so his mama's staying home. And the older kids, they went to a concert in LA with my son. He took them. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do some crafting and watch some movies. I'm just looking forward to spending some time with them. But I know I had something else. Me. This is what, 6 minutes? Come on. I know I've got more stuff to talk about. Oh, I do. We were talking about alternatives to what if we did sell our house and we decided to just, travel and get an RV or van. You still want to have a home base. And I thought, do I necessarily want to keep, our home here? Not that it's, super anything special, but it's a lot of work for us. We're getting older. It's a lot of maintenance. It's, 2 stories. And I thought, if we did have to sell it, because that's our money's our house, right? I would like to stay here indefinitely if I could, and then, leave this to my kids. But if let's say we ran out of our savings and we're just living on our Social Security and what little bit we have in IRAs, then yeah, we would have no choice. We would have to sell the house. But I wouldn't want to not have some kind of home base, even if we, we're in an RV traveling. So I've looked into buying just a small plot of land somewhere. It would have to be away from the city, in the suburbs and stuff, because there's too many regulations here. But if we could get like a small plot of land somewhere and put just a small tiny home on there, or even a large she shed. So I was watching that RV guy. Oh, you guys probably know who he is. I forget his name. He was the most popular for, the van life. He was promoting that for years and years. Looks like Santa Claus. I can't remember his name. I don't watch him that much, but he was just looking at sheds, and he was giving you the different prices and what it cost to have them delivered. And I thought, that's an idea. I know it's not a great idea, but I mean, at least if you had a small place to come home to, probably would live out of my RV even there if I had like a plot of land. But it would be nice to be able to park it and then have like a little bricks and sticks place to maybe just keep your stuff in. I don't know. It just sounded like a viable alternative if it ever came to that. Because I'm trying to think ahead a little bit, just in case. But right now the goal is to continue living here. Some people have mentioned the reverse mortgage thing. I don't know anything about that, and I just don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But I guess maybe I'll look into that and see if that's something that would be a good thing or not. I don't know. But I'm just feeling good. Like we do have options, because for a while there I was feeling like we're really in a bad place, because I'm 63, he's 64, and since we had to use so much of our savings to get by after all those things happened, and it's like, how long will what we have last with our Social Security, because we're gonna have to supplement it each month with our savings. And we're healthy. We could live for another 20 years. We're doing the carnivore thing, and we've been doing it. Well, he's been doing it forever, but I've been doing it for about 6 months. Actually, he's ketovore. But you guys have seen, I've lost 56 pounds minimum. I haven't weighed myself yet this month. I'm amazing. I feel so good. I'm back to work. My health is great. I have energy. It's changed my whole life. it got me out of the bed, and my pain is gone. No pain, no pain. I don't take any medications. I'm energetic. I feel good. So I could feasibly live another 20 years. I went in like 3 months ago and my numbers were great. I don't have any issues with, everybody's like, oh, your cholesterol is going to go through the roof and your blood. I was a perfect specimen except for being a little chubby. I'm working on that. I'm still working on that. And I'm just going to stick to doing what I'm doing. And as long as I feel as good as I do, and my numbers are good, but even that, according to Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Chafee and Dr. Sean Berry, the cholesterol thing is not as big of a deal as they have been making us believe, because that was also funded by big pharma and food companies and all that stuff. So they lowered the level of cholesterol so that everybody has to be on medication. And I mean, even normal healthy people, they're like, oh, no, your cholesterol's too high. You need to take meds. And so, I mean, think about it. How many people do you know over the age of 60 that are on cholesterol meds? It's just, it's obvious what's going on. So, but anyway, like I said, I feel good. So if we were to outlive our money, then yeah, we're going to have to find another way, because, we can only work so long. Right now, I feel like I could work indefinitely, but things can happen. And like they say, at my age, to expect some kind of health issue, usually by the time we're 66, we will have suffered some sort of major health issue. Well, that's only 3 years away, and 2 years for my husband. So let's say something like that did happen and we couldn't continue working, then the money that we do have is going to run out that much sooner. So we would have to tap into the house. We would have to sell it. It would be sad, but that's what it was for, right? The whole idea was to have this, for our old age. I know it's nice to have a paid for place to live, but like I said, it's not free. We're still going to have to pay taxes every year. We would still want to insure it, and it's still going to need maintenance. So at some point we might have to just go, no, we can't afford to do this, and then sell the house and use it to supplement the next 20 years, if our savings runs out before. I don't know how long it'll last. And with inflation, it's not going to last as long as we originally anticipated, right? It's not like things are going to get cheaper. So yeah, that's just something that we're just going to have to think about. It could happen. I just want to prepare myself. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking into possibly, if we had to buy an RV and we traveled, and it'd be nice to know we had that little bit of money. And actually, it's a lot of money. This is Southern California, and we've lived here for 25 years. So yeah, we've got a nice little sum of money. But right now, I don't count it as, money. To me, this is just our home. It's not cash, but knowing that we could, sell it and then we would have the cash is good. But I don't want to think of it like that right now. I just, I'm hoping that with me continuing working, I'm hoping my husband can retire next year, and that I'll work. I could work doing what I'm doing indefinitely. If I could work till 67 or 70, it's part-time. It's not like I'm slaving away to a corporation and I'm not living my life. I'm still doing things and working. I'm just working part-time. But we have lots of plans. We're traveling. As a matter of fact, we made some summer plans already. The whole family, which we do every year, we do a huge family outing. We try and do a couple of them with all the kids and grandkids. We get together and we go camping. We like beach camping. So we made reservations today. We got into a place. So I'm excited about that. It's just, it's been a good weekend. So I'm in a good mood. But I'll keep you posted on those jobs that I applied for. And if something pans out, then I'll let you know. Because I don't want to lead you guys on and tell you to try this yourself and it turns out it's a dead end. But if they pan out, then yeah, I'll share that with you guys. I want to be helpful. And the same thing with the tiny home thing, but you know what? They're catching on to that, and they're raising those prices on those, because they used to be affordable. The only way they'd be affordable now is if you did it yourself. They used to sell kits and all that kind of stuff really cheap, $10,000. You can't, not anymore. they're like 100,000. I mean, there's some I'm sure that are cheaper, but by the time you have them built and, you know, put on your land and all that stuff, it would just be better if you could do it yourself. I know not everybody can, you know, but if, you know, if you could do that, that would be a way to go. But wouldn't that be cool? I think it would be. I mean, you know, just to have a small little place that doesn't take a lot of work. I'm so tired of cleaning a 2-story house and 3 bathrooms, and that's over that. And my poor husband, you know, he's got to spend at least one whole day on the weekends. You know, we got a huge backyard, even though our little yard's a postage stamp. But yeah, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved in maintaining a house like this. And as you get older, it's, you know, becomes increasingly more difficult. Luckily, like I said, he's in great shape. My husband he's probably in better shape than most men that are, you know, half his age. He really is. He's always worked out. He's worked out every day since we've been married. And that's honest to God's truth. Ask my kids. Their dad is always, you know, been good about that. And he's always, you know, he doesn't smoke and he doesn't do drugs. And, you know, yes, he did have a heart attack. It was a genetic defect. And he does have to take medication for that. So yeah, he has to be careful in regards to that. But otherwise, he eats good. And yeah, like I said, we're just fortunate that we're both, you know, doing as well as we are. But things can happen no matter how healthy you are, or, you know, how well you take care of yourself. Things can happen to anybody. And at our age, when something like that happens, it can be completely devastating, because when it happened to us a few years ago, it was a big blow. It changed the whole trajectory of our life, you know, at that point. So anyway, okay, now I've talked enough. I got to get it up to at least, you know, 15, 20 minutes. Otherwise, I just don't feel like I've, you know, because this is my therapy. You know, you guys are my therapy. I love coming here and talking to you. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm going to have fun with my grandkids. I'm sure I'll film some of it and I'll share it with you guys tomorrow. So thanks again, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. So see you in the next video. Take care, guys.